Welcome to Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a beautiful island in the Indian Ocean just off the coast of India. It's known for its beautiful landscapes, mountains, tea plantations, and stunning beaches. With a rich history influenced by both Indian and European traditions, you'll find ancient Buddhist ruins and temples all over, as well as some of the most beautiful cities. Plus, the local food, friendly people, and awesome wildlife make this a top spot for travelers. I spent an entire month traveling Sri Lanka, so here's a list of 23 things that you can do while traveling in Sri Lanka. Also, welcome to my channel. My name is Nini. I'm a full-time traveler and I've traveled all over Southeast Asia, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get to it. In no particular order, number 1 is Gangara Maya Temple. This is located in the heart of Colombo. This temple is a key part of Sri Lankans' culture and religion. I love this temple because it mixes old school charm with some modern touches and is packed with interesting Buddhist artifacts like this one. This is a painting that just follows you around. It's probably my favorite one in the entire place. This temple was founded in the late 1800s, and it's a beautiful spot that's popular for both tourists and locals, but please be respectful and cover up. Women wear a pashmina to cover your shoulders and pants, and same with men, wear pants. I've already made separate videos for each of these locations, so I will tag them above. A little outside the temple is another temple located on the lake that your ticket actually comes with, so make sure not to skip this because it's absolutely stunning, and it's a great place to just sit and meditate, and it's divine. For number 2, we have the Ruanweli Mahasaya. This is known as the Great Stupa and is one of the most famous stupas in Sri Lanka, and it's located right in the sacred city of Anuradhapura. It was actually built by the king in the 2nd century BCE, and its massive structure stands about 103 meters high and has a diameter of 290 meters, making it one of the tallest ancient monuments in the entire world. The stupa is a symbol of Buddhist heritage in Sri Lanka and is believed to house the relics of the Buddha. Pilgrims from all over the country and beyond come to pay their respects and partake in the religious ceremonies at this iconic site, so you should too. Moving on to something a bit more mysterious, we have Stargate, which can be found at a park in Anuradhapura. The term Stargate in Sri Lanka refers to a mysterious carving that some believe to resemble a star map or a portal, earning its nickname Stargate. While some claim that the Stargate is an ancient map of the universe or a portal used by extraterrestrial beings, mainstream historians believe it to be a symbolic representation of the cosmos, which they believe to possibly be linked to ancient knowledge or Buddhist cosmology. But I found this place so cool. One of the most gorgeous and Instagrammable spots in Sri Lanka is the Royal Botanical Gardens located in Kandy. Covering 147 acres, they were established in 1821 and are known for their diverse collection of over 4,000 plant species, including orchids, spices, medicinal plants, and palm trees. So definitely bring your camera. Now, one thing Isaac and I love to do while traveling is go to different malls in different countries and see what they have different. And one thing I loved was the Kandy Mall because they have a VR game system, and that was just so much fun. And then also we headed over to the movies, of course, and we saw Kung Fu Panda, so definitely check out the mall. When I was making my Sri Lankan series, everyone was begging to see my Kandy to Ella train video. And don't worry, it's out. I put all the information of how much it cost, all the different classes from first class, second class, and third class, and everything that you have to know. But this was one of my favorite things that we did. It was so exhilarating because you can sit out on the door because they have an open door and just watch. And Kandy to Ella train is known for the most iconic, beautiful views of all the tea plantations, the mountains, the sky. It was stunning. Kandy and Ella were 2 of my favorite places in Sri Lanka, so if you plan on heading to those places, definitely use this form of transportation. You will not regret it. It's a 7-hour train ride, but it is totally worth every second. I thought I would make a video of my favorite hotel because I was just in disbelief of what we got for $30. So once you get over to Ella, make sure to stay at this place. They had the most beautiful view with free breakfast. And I already made a little clip that I put in one of my videos of everything that was included, so I'll just put it here.
This is one of the best hotels we've stayed in Sri Lanka, and this is only $30 a night, so I'm going to go through everything that I absolutely love about this place. First of all, it looks like a cabin. The bed is so comfy. We're a little concerned that it comes with earplugs, so I hope it's not noisy at night. The bathroom is massive, absolutely massive. Of course, the view that I showed you previously, beyond gorgeous. It comes with free breakfast, TV, fan, and AC, refrigerator, microwave, cups, and tons of tea and coffee and sugar, and a tea maker. Honestly, and couches. I mean, it has absolutely everything we need. And the balcony is, the balcony is the winner. They bring you breakfast to your balcony, and this is just so amazing.
While you're already in Ella, head over to this organic tea plantation. This was so much fun. He taught us how to grow tea and then also make green tea, black tea, and white tea, which is something I've never heard of before. But he shows you how to use an organic system so that you can actually do this while at home. In the video that I linked to this, I'll have his contact info, and he was so knowledgeable. One thing I loved about this was that it was organic, so there was no pesticides or any chemicals used to make all of his tea. So definitely check this one out. For number 9, we have the Doa Rock Temple, which is an ancient Buddhist temple that is located in central Sri Lanka, only 6 kilometers from Ella. This temple is one of the most ancient temples in Sri Lanka and dates back to almost 2,000 years ago. The main attraction of this is a rock-cut Buddha statue which stands about 4 meters or 13 feet tall. I highly recommend meditating by the statue. For number 10, we have the very popular and Instagrammable spot called the 9 Arch Bridge. This bridge, also known as the Bridge in the Sky, is a stunning piece of colonial era engineering. It's constructed entirely of stone and cement without the use of steel, and the bridge stands 24 meters or 79 feet high and spans 91 meters or 300 feet across, with its 9 elegant arches. Now, there's 2 ways to get there. You can either walk or you can take a tuk-tuk, and I highly recommend watching my video that I already made on the 9 Arch Bridge because there's a few tuk-tuk scams that you want to avoid. But despite that, I highly suggest you going here and bringing your camera for those pictures. And lastly, this was one of my favorite things that I did in all of Sri Lanka, and that is the Jade Green cooking class. Jade Green is a restaurant located in Ella, and it is our favorite restaurant. I'm pretty sure every single one of my Sri Lankan videos when I was in Ella, I talked about Jade Green because it was just so delicious. So of course we took her cooking class. I'm pretty sure she helped us make 5 dishes, but they were so good. I wrote down notes, more notes than I could possibly imagine, and I still use them. Even while I'm in Vietnam right now, I'm still cooking Jade Green's delicious curries. So make sure you check this one out because this will change your life. I can almost promise you that. Make sure you stay tuned for part 2 because I'm gonna go over all the Sri Lankan foods because Sri Lanka has literally some of the best food I've ever had in my entire life. Also in part 2, from number 12 to number 23, we're gonna go over one of the best safaris that you can do in Sri Lanka, as well as, like I mentioned, the delicious food. I'm probably gonna just go over all the different types of food that I ate. And in part 2, we're gonna go over some of the beaches and some of the snorkeling that you can do here in Sri Lanka. So stay tuned for part 2. Now, a few things to check out. Don't forget to get my free packing list below that I put in the caption. No email required or anything. It is clickable, and if you have Canva, you can actually edit it yourself. So if you want to change something, add or delete, you can do that as long as you have Canva, and it is free to you. Also, I am now offering to 3 clients at a time for me to plan your travel trip. So if you're traveling in the next few months or even next year and want help planning your trip, I got you. Also below in the caption, I will put my price list and how to contact me for that. All right, well, I will see you in part 2. I'm probably going to post part 2 on Tuesday. Today is Saturday, so it will be out shortly. And as always, I love you, and let me know where you're watching from.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and just a reminder, my name's Nini. I've been traveling full-time with my boyfriend Isaac for 10 months now, and we put out multiple videos each week, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.